Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. The rocket is not back yet, and I've been getting some really weird buildup of regolith here, but I have decided to start recording again and open up this episode here because we are about to hit cycle 1500. And there we are. That is a big enough landmark. I figured I should probably go ahead and record it. Now, we've still got 4 and some cycles left before the rocket gets back, so I'll just keep going as per usual here, and I will come back after our rocket has made a return, and we will continue the episode as per normal then. I will see you once that has happened. And our rocket has returned now. Let's go ahead and unpause. Uh, Gotta get these guys set to basically, get our door closed, get our gantry back, have Ada get out of there. There we go. Hopefully, some of these guys come do this soon? Of course not. Red alert. Whoa, especially since there is, in fact, a storm. Could somebody please get the other one? Could somebody please get the other one, which is more important? Come on. There we go. Alright, now as soon as that's closed, we'll be fine. Alright, and once again we have 3 wart seeds. Now we need to figure out what to do with those, and then we can start rebuilding this stuff. So I'm thinking... I kind of want this area cooler. So at the very least, I would like 1 to go there. I do need 1 down here, I believe. So let's copy there. And do I want to get another one up here somewhere? That seems like it would be a good idea. I have only 1 more. Unless there's some place up here that really needs it. I mean, this whole area is starting to get a little bit warm for comfort, but... especially considering this was all originally an ice biome, but it's starting to cool down up there, that's good. You guys are okay-ish. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll go ahead and put 1 here. So we need furniture, flower pot, granite is good, boom, right there. I might want to actually make that a priority rather than the default 5. Alright. You are slow. Okay, that's our newest duplicant though, I think, so... What's your name? Camille. Right, Camille. Camille is slow. Oh yeah, I remember at one point I went and set these doors so that Camille couldn't... Oh no, not that one, it must be this one. Yeah, that door. Camille, custom access, she can't go out it. Same with Otto and Travoldo. Are Travoldo and Otto still just as bad? I don't think so. Let's take a look. Vitals. Let's see, with Otto. What is your... Athletics 20 these days, alright. Travoldo is Athletics 20 these days. Alright, so I think you two can be allowed... Now let's just throw you back to default access. And only Camille is still no longer allowed to go out that door. Let's go ahead and say empty the storage on that. And hopefully, in that time I was searching that, this has been built. Excellent. So let's copy settings. Boom. There we go. And this should help cool this area off even faster. Especially this area down here. Look at how slow Camille is compared to everybody. There she goes. Alright. You are cooking eggs. That's good. Alright. You're doing that because we've probably got a thing about to die. Alright, so everything is just kind of cruising. Although apparently not quick enough to get any wart seeds in place. Ah, they got this one in place. That's good. Which means the other ones are probably scattered about creation. But hey, at least this will start to cool down here a little bit faster. And I figured something out, too. I still don't know where the water is coming from, but the extra heat is coming from the regolith that is down here. Because what's happening is occasionally one of the meteors hits at such an angle, and it happens to be one of the regolith depositing ones, that it pushes through this door somehow. I don't know why it does that, but it can in fact push through these doors, and then it ends up dropping down on top of on the top of this door here in these two spaces, which is why I put this robo miner here in the first place, so that it would do that. Well, what's happening then is the next time anybody goes through this door, the regolith drops down and is still hot, and then it's getting into this water and making the water hot, and blah. Big ol' mess. And we almost have a refilled oxidizer tank. Right, so this guy needs to be replaced now. What we're going to do is we're going to swap this guy out for a regular old cargo bay, so we can start getting steel for our new rocket. And I don't have the steel to do 2 cargo bays just yet, so we're still going to keep just the one. Of course, this takes bloody forever to do. This is why you don't generally do this. This is why you generally build a rocket for its purpose and leave it like that. Wow, look at this. This is going to take, like, most of the cycle. Come on. Alright. Now we need the regular old cargo bay. And you want an additional resource. I mean, Mafic Rock, I guess, is fine. I can't really see anything. Let's see. Literally, all you've got is an overheat temperature. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, let's just pop you on there. We will set you to a higher priority because I didn't think of that before I did it. There we go. And we're going to need to get these tracks in. Let's take a quick look at where that needs to go specifically. Shipping conveyor. Alright, yeah, because I've got this kind of in the way at the moment. So it'll be... Alright, we got... Oh, you won't give me that? Come on. It's like 3 up, it looks like. And then what I should probably do is just rerun this track. Let's rerun the track, like, entirely. Conveyor rail. What do I want you made out of? Gold or amalgam, I guess, is best. And then we should be able to deconstruct conveyor rails. Okay, good. I was like, is that not taking? Alright. Just had to check that real quick. Let's go ahead and up priority those ones. Just those ones. Alright, now, with any luck, we'll get that done before the end of the cycle, but I'm not holding my breath on it. Yeah, you're picking up a bunch of Mafic Rock. That's nice. That's nice and all. Okay, you're doing all all that. You are sleeping on the job. Come on, wake up. Stop being narco-sleepy. Alright, what are you doing? You're just on construction errand now? Yeah, I don't think you're going to get done in time, are you? Oh, maybe. You actually built pretty quick. Bam! Alright. Let's take a quick look at our star map. We can get out to 30 at the moment, which is perfect. Ooh, which is only perfect. That might mean we won't have enough to do 2 of these. Yeah, and I know we're definitely going to need that. But alright, let's set some stuff up here. Do that. Get all this stuff cleaned up. That's good. Anything that fell down here, like that one, these 2. Alright, get that all set to be cleaned up. And then we need to get this whole thing going. We're going to need to have a temporary ladder in here during the time this is gone. Let us set you. You rocket. Is this the one I want? Yeah, that's the one that's got the neob. Yes, that's the one that has the neobdium. Cargo bay required. I guess it'll give us our study subsurface too. Because this one has the fullerene and abyssalite. This one has the neobdium. And the neobdium has a higher overheat temperature, so that'll be good. Why did I pause? Alright, so we're going to send this guy out for steel. Gotta give it just a little bit. I mean, I could launch now. There's absolutely nothing stopping me from launching now. Look at them getting all the gold up. Alright, let's go ahead and open that. Get Ada assigned, and then I can retract the gantry once Ada's in. Alright, those are opening. Come on, Ada, where are you? Ada is assigned, but not in there. Isn't that like priority 9? Yeah, it's priority 9. Ada should be getting in there. You're not Ada. Come on. Where's Ada? You! Stop sleeping in a spacesuit. Gotta keep an eye on these duplicants, man. They'll do weird things. I mean, yeah, I know they're narcoleptic, but whatever. At least find someplace comfortable to sleep. Alright. You're delivering more oxalite. Come on, where's Ada? Get in the rocket, Ada. Is that Ada finally coming? No. Come on. It's been like all cycle. There's that Ada? I think that's Ada. There's Ada. Alright. Turn that off, and we can get launching. Although we're once again going to end up running into the end of the cycle problem when the rocket gets back. Look at this. Like I can't win. Can't win for losing. Somebody come throw this bloody switch. It's a bloody priority 9 switch. People not be so slow. Alright. There we go. Alright. Well, it's the end of the cycle and we're going to launch. Everybody ready? Alrighty. Let's see. That's all set. That's good. Alright. Launch rocket. Off we go. Zoomy zoom zoom. Alright, and you can be thrown for that. We need a ladder to be temporarily built. To be temporarily built in one of these spots that it's not letting me. Come on, what the heck? You used to let me do this. Really? Are you not going to let me do this at all? You're not going to force me to put a stupid gantry in temporarily, are you? And no incoming meteor storm, so no big rush on getting that door closed. As much as I might like it to be closed. Alright, so the first batch of steel that comes... Actually, I might have to make steel in order to put a gantry in to put these last little bloody rails in. Because it is not letting me put a ladder in temporarily. Okay, then. How's everything going up here? This thing has just about refilled. It had burned out about half the water in there. Boiled out, I suppose, would be the better way of phrasing that. But this stuff is cooling down. It is under 1,500 degrees now. So, that's good. This is definitively working way better now. How's all this stuff going? Stuff is all going fine. How's our little rocket mission? It's only 9 cycles. It still will be too long for us to do anything about that, but... Alright, I'm going to have to make some more steel. How's our temperatures down here? Now that we've got the extra Weezwort. Well, all of these have cooled down. That's good. All of these are done at the moment, though. And half of these. That is a little bit of that bizarre natural gas. Somebody mentioned in the comments the flatulent thing on duplicants, but one, I'm pretty sure I didn't choose any that were flatulent. And two, unless they changed it at some point, flatulent had them releasing polluted oxygen, not natural gas. So I'm not so sure about that. Alright, you're ready there. Do I have a puffed prince egg? I do not. I do have dense pufflet eggs, so let's do that. There you go. How long has this guy got to live? 20 some odd cycles, like 27 cycles, something like that. It'll be long enough to pop out an egg at that reproduction rate. Which will probably be the pufflet prince we need. But it's always good to have the dense pufflets ready to go. Alright, how are you guys? You are storing 5 of 5. Alright, pause long enough to check these guys out. Where's... Oh, that's Joshua. I'm like, where's his age? 87, 15, 51, 68. So I might need a regular hatch soon. 56, 93, that's probably the one that's being replaced. 74. Alright, so we don't need any of the stone hatches at the moment. Wow. There were a lot of those. Only one regular hatchling egg at the moment. We'll leave that for the time being. Alright. Animals are looked after. I actually got a recharge on that again, didn't I? I should wait till Ada gets back and try and remember to do that. I was going to make some more steel, wasn't I? Or at least I was going to consider it. This stuff is already bloody hot. What's that temperature on the... 94.8 degrees. kind of 95.5 degrees. Yeah, we're going to need some more Weezeworts. Unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of spots for them. I mean, if you put them directly next to each other, they don't do any good. Because the way they work is they suck in oxygen from their base and then expel it out their top. Well, or whatever gas they happen to be in. They just happen to be in oxygen here. Cooling it in the process. But if you put them two next to each other, because they'll pull from either side. So even this close, they're reduced efficiency, but it's not too bad. Because they still only draw in so much at a time. I mean, how much are they using? Let's see. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. Unfortunately, it doesn't say how much they are using because they're not using it up. They're expelling it the exact same thing at the exact same rate. It's just at a different temperature. So the game has not decided to actually tell you. Wonderful. I'm sure I could look it up at some point. Alright, so let's see. I guess we're going to have to make a little bit of steel. Just one iteration, though. Because I don't want to heat things up too much. I could probably use some way of cooling this down here, but there just isn't room for a Weezewort down there anywhere. Ugh. Ah, well. I should probably start getting rid of this CO2 again, but it's not too bad yet. And the CO2 actually cools a bit faster than or stays cooler better than the oxygen. I just know that it's better to be cooling the CO2 than it is oxygen for some reason. And hydrogen is even better. I'm not entirely sure what attribute on the gas makes it that way, but I do know that that is the way it is. Oh, look, that one's finally cool enough to start growing again. So this is working. You guys are up here doing this stuff. You guys are still picking that stuff up. Alright, let's see. Do we have the steel yet? Probably not. Oh, I need 200. I thought it was 100 on the gantry. That means I'm going to have to make 200, because it looks like they've already done the one. Wow, okay. Alright, next cycle then. Next cycle we will get the gantry into place, get that thing built, and then probably promptly just, tear back down the gantry. Probably find some other use for that steel. Just kind of looking here. You haven't popped out anything yet? Nope. I know that the rate on the pufflet prince egg should be going up. It is. Let's just hope that that's actually what you pop out and not, like a pufflet egg. I mean, another dense pufflet wouldn't be too bad because it would basically extend the amount of time I have to get it right, but still. Pufflet prince, get everything working right again. That'd be great. Especially since one of them bloody wandered off and I can't get him to go back. You can't wrangle these guys. All you can do is use the lure. And he's not responding to the lure. I had the door open and everything for, like, several cycles. Nothing. Just... when they're tame, you should be able to wrangle them. That's all I'm saying, Clay. You should be able to wrangle anything that is tame. Alright, how are we doing here? 6 more cycles, right. I mean, I remember that while I'm recording, it's not going to come back, but it's just kind of habit at this point to continuously check on the rocket, because I don't need it. I don't even know what it would do. I don't know if it would blast through these doors to land in that same spot, if it would land on top of the doors, or what. And honestly, I don't feel like testing it. Not right now, at least. Maybe once we're ready for a new map, I'll test it. That kind of thing, basically, where it's, the next major upgrade where we have to restart anyway. I'll go ahead and let a rocket land on the doors and see what happens, just so I'll know. I think maybe if I put it there, 1, 2, 3. No, that's, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to do something. Let's get the scan tree into place because it's probably ready. Here we go. All right, so wrap it around that way. Let's put you there. And hopefully that will be enough. Somebody go do this. Anybody? Somebody's probably bringing the steel all the way up. Fire pole. Okay. Sorry, I had to watch him do the fire pole. Alright. Come on. Here we go. 200 steel. Build. Alright. Alright, they're picking up the gold. That's a good... Oh! End of cycle. I'm always bouncing off that end of cycle. It's always the end of the bloody cycle. That's what it seems like. It's never the beginning. It's never like, oh, everything's in the middle of the cycle. It's fine. No. It's always, hey, it's the end of the cycle. Time to stop working. Oh, come on, guys. I just assigned work. Alright, this is how full? Full enough that the hydro sensor's turned off. That's good. Which means this is backing up. Oh, hey, look, that stuff is actually gaining water again. Nice. Of course, this stuff's heating up again, so it'll start boiling off again before too much longer, but at the very least, it's starting to build up its backlog again. That's good. Alright. Come build this stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is, at the end of this cycle, wrap up the episode. Our little conveyor should be in place. Okay, good. They can't deliver it down there. That was something I was a little concerned about, because I've got that kind of going on over here, where I'm not sure if they're going to be able to access those oxidizer tanks, the oxidizer tank below, but it looks like they will, so that's good. Come on, guys. Get it built. Alright, it's all been delivered. Build it. What is... You just delivered it. You could have stood there and built it. They really need to work on the AI a little bit, because duplicants are still dumb. I mean, they literally could have had the guy that delivered it just build it. There we go. Alright, now, you, deconstruct. Get that out of there. I don't need it. Come on. Somebody come get it out of there so I can then repurpose the steel. Although what exactly I'm going to repurpose the steel to, I'm not sure, since that's definitely not enough to get my next module. Maybe I could do something up here. That's not a lot I need to do, because I need to go up quite a bit, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Because I need to go up to about... Yeah, I need to go, I think, even with that. Even with that would put me with enough room to walk below it. That's my plan eventually, is to cover this over too and clean all this out, make it look pretty. Those two are just never gonna get deconstructed. Or they probably will, but, you know. You guys are still picking that up. How's this temperature doing, by the by? It's actually slowly getting better. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the cycle. That's going to pretty much be the end of the episode. So what have we done? Well, we reconfigured our rocket to go catch us some steel. We've put a bunch more Weesports in place. We've gotten this whole thing done. We've discovered that it really won't let us put ladders there even when the rocket is gone, which is, you know, annoying. So what I'll do is in between episodes, I will get the steel back, see how much I get. Maybe if I have the extra time, I will, you know, make sure I get enough steel to work on these modules next episode. If not, I'm not sure exactly what I'll do, but I'll be thinking about it. I am kind of getting close to the end of what we can do with what the game has right now, unless I can find out how to make that supercoolant, because I really think it's just kind of been disabled, this upgrade. Because I cannot find any way to make it right now. And I would set up a thing over here to do hydrogen. We'd do hydrogen instead. And I'm sure that would work way better. I've got all these tanks filled with hydrogen that I was just waiting to go with, but nope. That's just not going to happen. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.